Day. This is available on auto ship. It is the even and correct retexturing pads, home and go. Now, not to be confused with the famous detox pads, which are so incredibly popular. Everyone loves the detox pads. You use those daily. But so many people said to Dr. Nassif, all right, we love the detox pads, but how about if we take that to the next level? How about if we've got like the detox pads like on steroids, where you've got, look at all this, look at how much, these are chock full of product. You are getting a treatment if you have dull, dry skin. This is not something that you're gonna use 7 days a week. This is basically a year supply if you use it twice a week, which is what we recommend to get started with. So let's talk about these. Why did you create these? I know the detox pads are, you know, along with your Hydroscreen, #1 and 2 bestsellers.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, we're going to start off with the animation. It's a little slow, so I can talk right through it.
Okay.
But the #1 thing that patients come in for their skin, their problem in my office is poor texture, especially uneven, those really thick pores, and their skin's lumpy and bumpy. Okay. So what I've said, okay, what is the thing that we do to take care of poorly texture? And you can see this rough skin texture. You know what we do? We use the Moxie laser at the end of surgery or in the office after they've numbed up. It's about $3,500 to help with their skin texture. Now, and again, what we said is, okay, let's take Mandelic Acid, Retinol, some Niacinamide, and let's get you the best results possible, even with Hyaluronic Acid, so it doesn't dry you out, and brighten the skin, which is evening out the skin tone, and help with that texture. That's what these are for, everyone. So yeah, you're getting 90 of these, 90. And this is now one of our clinical tests. Remember, so let me explain everything to you again. And when you see a clinical grade test, this is science. This is not a consumer perception study, which we have those also, which is what your friends think about the product. This showed a clinical significant increase improvement in texture and brightness of the skin. Wow. That's why Mandelic Acid, Niacinamide, and Retinol with the Hyaluronic Acid. This is what we are bringing to you 2 times a week in the evening. You're going to use this. And then you can layer your Home and Go Hydroscreen on top of it. And again, weekly deal drop. And this is something that's going to last, what, maybe almost close to a year, I'm
Close
thinking?
to a year, yeah. Because you're using it twice a week. And if you've got that rough texture on your skin, let me just kind of take a pad and show you. I'm going to squeeze one out, you know, so you can see. I mean, I know you can see that on TV. Look at it. It's just, and I'm grabbing it from the top of the pile, by FYI. So no, but this is extraordinary and very easy to do. Very easy to do. If purchased separately, the value is extraordinary. The 60 count of the Retexturizing peel pads are $50, and the 30 count is $35. So you're getting an $85 value for just $39. And we promised you everything in the show is under $50. So we tried to, you know, now we're doing under $40. I guess the name of the show is going to change, but we're kind of right. For this section of the show is everything under $40 in this section of the show. But again, $13. Get it home. Try it out. I'm trying to check, but I do have auto ship. And again, as always, it always makes sense to pick auto ship. It's a little bit more limited. We don't have as many orders available in auto ship, but then if you want to do another shipment, even if you're like, you start to use it and you're like, you know what, I know I have enough for a year, but I don't want to pay the full price. I'm going to get a second one so that when I finish these, I'll have that one all ready to go at the sale price. That totally makes sense for you to get auto ship. But this level of quality of product from a doctor brand at $39, and you've also made it easy, right? The pads, wipe, toss.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is 30 seconds, I mean, to beauty. And so let's go through, I kind of magnified these, brought these closer to you. And this is around the perioral area. Perioral area is an area which ages immediately on your face. You can see already the improvement in the texture of the skin following this. Now, let me show you. Hold on, I'm going to get you the next one. And hold on. Well, I lost it. Here we go. I'm going to show you. That's a little bit too big. You probably got everyone dizzy right there. Now, here, let me make this one bigger. Look at the pores here. Now, look as we slide over, look at the improvement in the decrease in the size of the pores and the brighter looking skin, just like that instrumental test showed, okay? Now I'm gonna give you another one. Hold on one second. I gotta make sure I get these the right size before I can do that. Now, if we take a look at this cheek and look at those brown spots too, you see that, right? As we slide over, look at the brightness of the skin and it's smoother. That's what I promised you that you would get with this, and that's what we are doing. Okay, hold on, I think I have, here we go, got one more. Take a look now, and again, we're looking at the dull skin, looking at the poor skin texture. As I slide over, look at the brightness. You can see the brightness and the texture of the skin is a lot better. So, and here's our last one. And I know I'll let you talk in 1 second here, but I just want to show everyone look at, again, the difference in the brightness and the skin quality of the texture. Remember, texture, we start having a decrease of elastin fibers and collagen. We get that poor skin texture. So let me help you. And remember, we use a Moxie laser is our #1 treatment for poor skin texture. But now we brought it home, you're getting 90 of these. And what's important, and I want to do a demonstration, either Donna or Kelly, and I want you to see how they do this. Remember, twice a week, that's it. If you have darker skin tone, maybe you can go up to 3-4 times if you have darker skin.
Okay. And is this for
Kelly?
people with a rougher skin texture?
Oh, yes. I mean, that's what this is. And by the way, how many people don't have, maybe if you're like my baby I just showed you, or you're 20 years old or a teenager, but as you start getting older, you start getting that rough skin texture. And Kelly, you've been using this. Tell us your experience with the Retexturizing Even and Correct.
These little pads pack a punch, let me tell you. They are so effective at making my skin softer, smoother. I notice a brightness. I see the discoloration from the sun that I have on my skin has diminished. And the time and the money it saves me from having to go and book a facial and a consultation or anything like that. This takes care of all those small little problem areas that I have. My pores are smaller. I notice my skin is softer, and just the overall texture is so much better. And it feels a little bit more tingly than the detox pads. So I like that because I can really feel it getting into my skin and working. A couple days later, I noticed some of that dead skin kind of sloughing off, and my skin is so much smoother afterwards. So I really, really love these, and I only have to use them once or twice a week.
I love that. I love that. Only once or twice a week. And even if you use it twice a week, you've got enough here for about a year. But we still have auto ship, which means that you can get another shipment at the sale price. If purchased separately, $85. We're doing it for $39, and this really is, for everyone when you look in the mirror, you want a texture perfector, that's what this does. You can see the texture in that before, looking after everything from like what your pores look like to that dullness, the dryness, the texture. This is something that you can do at home. At home you can do this. Now, we've only got about 2 more quick little looks at a couple more items, and then that's it for this fabulous show of everything under $50. Everything is under $50 in this Dr. Nassif Skincare Show, and you'll notice on hsn.com, most things are over $50. So obviously we're doing huge sale prices.